Lighting sucks in here, but just wanted to record some random things before I go to bed. I'm exhausted. Um, I scheduled another interview with TMZ. Um, so if you're an LA local and would like to comment on what you think of me personally, I'm gonna be at Hard Rock Cafe tomorrow at 12:30. Um, and hopefully so will TMZ. I have invited them. Let's see if they come. All right. So I will see. My bad ADD moment. Yes, I'm diagnosed ADD. Some, sometimes when I'm tired, I have really bad ADD moments. Whew! Have I had some bad ADD moments? I've had such bad ADD moments that I've been accused in the past of being like a hardcore stoner or on drugs or all this. But I'm setting the record straight. People want to know what's up. Me and my girl Skippa, we actually met when she was in seventh grade and I was a junior in high school, because we went to the same school. Now, you're wondering how is that possible? We went to a K through 12 school for for students with learning disabilities, and I mean, interesting story. My sen- for my senior year in high school, originally I had asked Skippa if she would be my prom date, and at the time she said, "Wouldn't you rather go to prom with someone your own age?" And so I asked. So I was involved with the Santa Monica Playhouse, and I'm gonna be speaking to them about helping them out with their Save the Playhouse campaign. So damn it, another ADD moment. I am really, I'm really tired, I guess. Okay, what else did I want to say? Yeah, if you look up in the LA Times, I've done some acting, and I would love to get back into acting again. Um, as well as obviously continue doing music. I am a huge Gleek. Hold on. Did I wait? Did I do that right? Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Ryan Murphy, if that was my failed attempt at Glee recruiting. But yeah, interesting. Here's an interesting story. So the person who's going to be heading up the music video on the production and filming aspects of my new single, which is to be released in correlation with the top 24 American Idol. Um, is actually the brother of the woman who produced my song "Get Out of My Life," which so shows how things tend to come in full circle. That is what sold me on grab his card. Definitely give him a little shout out. Um, uh, Brandon Lawrence. Yeah, I've known his. I've had an off and on working relationship with his sister Rachel Lawrence, who I met back in 2000 when I auditioned. Why did I say when I auditioned? I still got my mind stuck on that fucking audition, I guess. Um, I met Rachel Lawrence back in 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 the in the year 2000 when I did I was in a production of for a theater company called ETC, and we did a production of Hello Dolly and a cabaret performance where I'm sure after I say this, someone at ETC is going to try to find it and post it on YouTube, where I portray in a cabaret performance, which I ha- which where I portrayed Joseph in Close Every Door. To this day, that cover, me doing that, is my mom still believes that is the best, that is one of her favorite performances of me singing. Um, it's my pleasure. It's my title. It's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. It's my time. Oh shit! I forgot what I was doing. Like I said, having ADD moments, and God, I guess I'm a spaz too when I'm tired. Um, yeah. So ETC. I've covered ETC, Santa Monica Playhouse. Okay. Here, I remember what I wanted to cover next. J Lo's ass. All right, America. Yeah, Beyonce wrote the song "Bootylicious," but I think she wrote it about J Lo, cause how many other people out there do you know that have insurance on their ass? I mean, come on. Um, and yeah, which leads me to this. Um, Celebs that I would date if I wasn't dating Skippa. First and foremost, um, I I would date Miley Cyrus, but what holds me back from wanting to date her is I'm a big Dave Days fan, and the old bro code, bros before hoes. I ain't saying that Miley Cyrus is a hoe or anything. Although my roommate was an extra on her show and told me this interesting story about her licking an ice cream cone when he was an extra during a 70s dance theme of Hannah Montana. So, Miley, if we ever meet in person, you're gonna have to fill me in more because I've heard his side, and I would love to hear your side of this story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone there. Um, I do a little bit of stand up as well as music. Stand up was I compare myself to Chelsea Handler, and that's why I would choose to go on her show because um but when it comes to my stand up, I'm a stand up duo. I want to give a shout out to to my homeboy Luke Dreyer, who is the who in who is I guess the pen to my teller, or that doesn't really make sense because they're magicians. Um, I guess the best way to describe the friendship I have with my friend Luke Dreyer, aka Sponge, is this: we're like the new age Oscar and Felix. And I don't know why I just switched from girls that I would date to to this, but it's just a bunch of random things that are on my mind. So let's go back to other chicks that I would date in the industry. I don't know, but for some reason, oh, for some reason, the things I would do if I could get if I could be alone in a room for an hour with Taylor Swift. God, God, that is a fine young woman. Taylor Swift, if you're listening, if I ever am single, hey, fuck it. I mean, I am a romantic, so I won't date you right this second because I'm with Skippa. But if Skippa and I were to ever break up, I would love to go on a date with you if you would accept a date with me. All right. So that brings me to who else? All right. So as you probably noticed, I have a pattern for liking to date the younger girls. But there is an older woman that I wouldn't mind going out on a date with. Um, I'm not gonna necessarily name her name, but to date her, she would make me feel like a virgin, touched for the very first time. All right, so I gotta go to bed, and I wanna say what you got. Fuck these ADD moments. All right, maybe that's why they edited it to. Maybe that's why I needed that lubricant. That's why I needed the lubricant to wash away all my ADD moments. All right. Um, enough of this shadow playing talk. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Peace.